I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 272, Part 2. Questioner: God is perfect. Why did he create the world imperfect? The work shares the nature of the author, but here it is not so. Maharshi: who raises that question? Questioner: I, the individual. Maharshi: are you apart from God that you ask this question? So long as you consider yourself the body, you see the world as external. The imperfections appear to you. God is perfection. His work also is perfection. But you see it as imperfection because of your wrong identification. Questioner: why did the self manifest in this miserable world? Maharshi: in order that you might seek it. Your eyes cannot see themselves. Place a mirror before them and they see themselves. Similarly with the creation. See yourself first and then see the whole world as the self. Questioner: so it amounts to this, that I should always look within? Maharshi: yes. Questioner: should I not see the world at all? Maharshi: you are not instructed to shut your eyes from the world. You are only to see yourself first and then see the whole world as self. If you consider yourself as the body, the world appears to be external. If you are the self, the world appears as Brahman. In this dialogue, the questioner begins by asking why, if God is perfect, did he create an imperfect world? Ramana Maharshi's response is deeply rooted in Advaita Vedanta philosophy, the understanding of the oneness of the individual self, Atman, with the universal consciousness, Brahman. No difference, non-duality. Maharshi begins by redirecting a question back. Who is it that raises the question? He prompts the questioner to inquire into the nature of the one that is questioning, to where the question rises from within himself. By identifying himself as an individual separate from God, the questioner sees imperfection in the world. Maharshi challenges this perspective, suggesting that the vision of imperfection comes from erroneous identification with the body, instead of recognizing yourself as the divine whole. Ramana explains that God's creation is inherently perfect, mirroring the perfection of the Creator. However, due to the limited perspective of the individual identifying with the body, imperfections seem apparent. We don't see the perfection and imagine flaws based on our misconception. This misperception arises from the false identification with and as the individual self, rather than realizing your true nature, the eternal self, Atman. Brahman, the absolute consciousness in which everything seems to exist. When the questioner asks why the self manifests as the miserable world, Ramana responds with this insight: the manifestation of the world serves as a mirror, guiding you to seek the self. Just as you cannot see your own eyes directly without a mirror, you cannot see the body or the world without the knowing self. The world springs from the self, not the other way around. The apparent imperfections of the world prompt you to look beyond transient external appearances and discover the always present inner self. Maharshi's instructions to see yourself first and then see the whole world as the self emphasizes the importance of self-inquiry and introspection. By recognizing the true self within, you transcend the limited perspective of the individual ego and mind, and so perceive the world as within the self. Your attention naturally moves to what you see as real. No renunciation is necessary. It's natural. Ramana Maharshi clarifies that this realization doesn't require shutting yourself off from the world. Rather, it involves a shift in perception where you see the world not as separate from yourself, but as the underlying reality, Brahman. The world is within you. So know your true nature and maintain awareness of it. As Ramana said, hold to the self. You can then navigate the world with a sense of unity and interconnectedness, seeing everything as an expression of the divine, not different from you, the self. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.